She's live on the camera. You're probably wondering, what is she doing? Why is there a baby in front of the camera? Hello. Say hola. You're having your breakfast? Huh? Whatever she says, I agree. So guys, today it's going to be a different type of video. It's not going to be your typical crazy Blackman a traveler video, going to some interesting places and doing some dangerous things. Yep. I've got a date. And I have a date with this beautiful, cute, brown baby next to me. Today we're going to be exploring Buenos Aires. I live in Buenos Aires at the moment with my wife and daughter. Yeah. Alright guys, she's going to take over the video. So we're going to explore Buenos Aires. We're going to go to certain parts that I've been before, but I've never been with my daughter. So it's not going to be your typical crazy, adventurous video. I'm going to try to make it funny. I'm going to try to make it interesting. So it's Blackman a Traveller and Mini Blackman a Traveller. Let her finish her breakfast and we'll show you what it's like to be in Buenos Aires. Maybe as locals, maybe as foreigners. Who knows? See you soon. Say bye-bye. Father duties right now. Gonna go to the city because my wife is busy today. She has to do yoga. So me and Zuri are in a taxi right now, and that's our view outside Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's otoño. Amigo, ¿qué es eso? ¿Otoño o winter? Ahora. Sí. Invierno. Okay, so it's winter. It's winter season over here. Gracias. It's winter season over here in Buenos Aires in Argentina. Suri, wanna say hello? Say hola. First time I'm doing this. I've never taken my daughter that far outside of where we stay in our house in the north side of Buenos Aires. But anyway, sometimes it's good to experiment and to explore and to wander with your child. No funny business today. Strictly tourism. What do you think? Tourism? She doesn't care. She just wants to walk around because I'm holding her today. Look, I got the baby holder. First time doing the baby holder as well, trying the baby holder. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's explore beautiful Buenos Aires. Vamos. Say vamos. Say bye-bye. Guys, behind me, well, in front of me, there's a sign that says BA. It says Buenos Aires. As you can see, look at that sign over there, look at that. That's the Great Obelisco, the famous BA over here. So this is a very touristic, iconic place in Argentina. This is equivalent to the, how can I say, the London Eye touristic, place in London. It's equivalent to the Covent Garden, so it's a very touristic place if you want to come over here to Argentina. And there's so many foreigners, well, not many today, but people lining up over here taking pictures in this beautiful thing that says BA. So, Argentina is a very interesting country. It's a country that is full of mixed, multicultural people from Europe. So during World War I and World War II, a lot of Italians came over here. A lot of Jewish settlers came over here as well, fleeing from Germany, fleeing from Poland. Also a lot of Italians and French came over here. So Argentina is the only country in Latin America that has a big European descent. So Spanish is the first #1 language over here in Argentina. Some speak French, some can speak Italian. So when you try the food in Argentina, it's mixed with Italian cuisine, with the nice pizzas, the beef, one of the best beefs you ever have in the world. So Argentina is a very multicultural country. Some people call Buenos Aires the Paris of Latin America because of the infrastructure. It's very European. Let me just show you in front of you. My daughter's probably thinking, what the heck's going on? But look at her, she's a bit tired. Look at that. So this is a very iconic building you can see over here. One more thing I can say. Where I am, I'm in 9 Julio. It's the widest avenue in Latin America. And I think it's the widest avenue in the whole world. So, just a bit of a historical thumbs up. But anyway, like I said to you guys, it's not going to be a raw Blackman, a traveller type of content. I'm going to try and make it as interesting as I can when I'm with my daughter. I am babysitting today. So I am going to babysit my daughter today. So there is going to be certain things that I won't be able to do. But there's going to be some things I will be able to do. But anyway, sit back and relax and enjoy this interesting day with my daughter Zuri. Look at the Argentinian flag over there. Very interesting. I am going to give her some food and I want to let her play around. Anyway, vamos.
La voz del cartero, clara soy yo, y el pibe sonriendo con constancia al perrito blanco, sin querer pisó. Mamita, mamita, ya te vengo gritando, la madre extrañada, cruzó el piletón, muriendo y llorando, me he mandado hoy la citación.
So we stopped over here to get some medialunas. Una pregunta. Come. Wow. Very good. Muy rico. Very tasty. Wow. Very good. So you want to say something? No? Alright, forget it. Guys, she's tired. Come on, baby, come on. Guys, people keep asking me what it's like to be a father. It's not easy, I'll tell you that. It's pretty hard because there's a lot of responsibilities that you gotta do. Come this way, come this way. A lot of responsibilities that you gotta do. So to be a father, it's one of the hardest tasks. It's one of the hardest tasks that you ever get, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Come on, walk in front. Sorry. So for me, especially the job that I do, traveling around, going to some dangerous countries or going to normal countries, it's not as easy what you think it is. Because I got to think about my daughter, I got to think about the repercussions. So sometimes, come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way. Sometimes, you know, I want to do some crazy things, but obviously, I am restricted somehow when it comes to making certain content. But today I'm just gonna spend some time. Come this way, come this way, this way. Today I'm gonna spend some time with her. And I'm gonna be just doing a daily vlog, what it's like to be a father. And especially living abroad. I haven't been in the UK since February, correct me if I'm wrong. But Buenos Aires is a very interesting city. It's a very diverse city. It's a city that has potential, you know. It's a city that is unique, historical, has identity, a lot of culture. It's a city that's very big, a population of more than 50 million people. Buenos Aires is one of the biggest cities in Latin America. It's one of the biggest cities in the world. Hello, amigo. It's one of the biggest cities in the world. So when you come here, you will get lost. But you need to wander the streets, you need to explore, you need to enjoy and try the food and meet some interesting people when you come to Argentina. Come this way, come this way. So I'll definitely recommend when you come to Buenos Aires, is just get lost and wander. But anyway, I don't know where we are. somehow lost over here somewhere in the city, and I got to go to a park called Parque Rosa. Parque Rosa is one of the biggest parks in Argentina, and hopefully there's going to be some ducks because I want my daughter to walk around there and to play with some of the animals. Suri, give me your hand. So first we've got to get some internet because we don't have no internet at the moment. My SIM card is not working, so I've got to get some Wi-Fi, got to get some internet. Once I get some internet, I'll be able to get an Uber to go over there. So first we've got to find a place that's got internet. What do you think? We're going to get some internet, baby? Huh? No? We're going to get some internet? Yes or no? Yes? Right. Huh? What do you want? Dada. Well, the Dada's here. Right, first, let me go back to this place because they got Wi-Fi. And I'm going to get the Uber to Parque Rosa. Once we get to Parque Rosa, there's a Japanese garden. We might go there and show you guys what it's like to be in a Japanese garden in Buenos Aires. Right, calm down. Right, vamos. Guys, look at that. She's sleeping. She's super tired. She's so tired. Super tired. I think the sun or the walking around must have made her super KO'd. So she's KO'd. And I just paid the Uber to go to this bloody park. And look at her, she's already gone. But anyway, that is the life of being a mini baby. That's the life of being a parent. Sometimes things are going to be unexpected and things are not always going to go planned as you wish. So remember that as a parent, live every day by the moment, enjoy the moment, because sometimes you plan for something and it's not going to go the way you plan. So it's just the way it is. But anyway, we're in the Uber, we're going to go to this park. Hopefully she's going to wake up. But I'm going to show you what it's like to go to this park, and hopefully she'll be able to enjoy. Vamos. ¿De dónde sos?
De Colombia, Bogotá, Colombia.
¿Dónde Colombia?
Bogotá.
Que chimbe, Colombia. No,
Chimba, Colombia.
Copa América, ¿quién?
Colombia, arrasamos, la segunda es esta.
Eso. Argentina, lo siento. I'm sorry. ¿Cuántos años acá en Argentina?
6 años, voy para 7.
Ah, ok. ¿Te gusta?
Sí.
Pero,
I like it
pero vamos Colombia o no?
Sí, todos los diciembres.
Todos los diciembres.
Vuelvo y vuelvo.
Calor, ¿eh?
Sí. Bueno, depende del lugar.
Sí, depende del lugar. Sí,
Sí.
sí. Pero ahora en Colombia, ¿frío o calor qué?
No, depende del lugar. Por ejemplo,
no.
Bogotá
Sí.
es todo el tiempo frío.
Todo el tiempo frío.
Todo el tiempo frío.
Yo fui a Colombia 2 veces.
¿A qué
Bogotá,
parte? Sí.
Cartagena,
Cartagena
Barú,
caliente. Cartagena.
Sí, Cali y Medellín. Pero yo me gusta Cali. Cali y Medellín. Cali porque salsa.
Medellín, ¿no te gustó?
No, Medellín te gusta, pero Cali, todas las calles, música, bailando, personas muy, muy buena onda. Bogotá no me gusta. Bogotá es la ciudad. ¿Entendés? La ciudad.
Sí.
Pero no pasa nada. ¿Cómo es su nombre?
Andrés.
Andrés, mi amigo Andrés from Colombia. Colombia is going to win the Copa America, yeah? You heard it from here. Colombia, muy difícil, ¿eh? Pero yo, I think Colombia and Brazil. Brazil, no. Colombia and Uruguay. Uruguay.
No entiendo.
Uruguay. David Núñez.
Ah, Uruguay.
Uruguay, sorry, lo siento. Uruguay. Uruguay and Colombia. Brazil, no. No. Nah, Brazil. Depende, if Argentina win against Ecuador, no sé, depende. Anyway, vamos.
De Colombia,
Sí.
bueno, cuando el Mundial,
Sí.
2018,
Sí.
con Inglaterra.
Sí. James
Estuvo
Rodríguez.
buena esa, estuvo buena
Sí,
esa.
penal.
Penalti.
Yeah. 2018 World Cup in Russia, he was saying when Colombia played against England, Colombia played very well. Sí, Colombia muy bueno. Ahora, muy bueno.
Ahorita estamos bien.
Sí. Right. Vamos. Let my daughter carry on to sleep, and I don't want to talk for too loud in case she wakes up. I don't want to be the bad parent. Right, we made it to the park. This amazing park over here. Look at it, it's beautiful. Look at that from a distance, man. You got water fountains all there. You got all things around here. People chilling. But Suri has peed herself. You peed yourself? So she's pissed herself, and I got to change her ASAP. Come on. So I have to change her ASAP before all of her clothes are going to be full of piss. Baby, we have to go this way. So hopefully there's going to be some toilets over there for kids, and I'm going to change her. But right now she's just enjoying.
No.
You're not enjoying? Well, I think she's saying something in baby language, and I'm pretty sure she's having fun so far. But there's some ducks over here, and I want to feed her to some ducks. So we've got some crackers in the bag. The bag's over here. So we've got some crackers, and then we're gonna feed her. We're gonna feed the ducks. So hopefully she's gonna enjoy that part. And then I don't know what else to do, because obviously I can't take her to certain things because obviously her age. But it's just a chill day over here with Zuri. She's so energetic. Look at her, man. She's wearing her pink Adidas tracksuit. Look how sexy she is. But anyway, let me change her first. Once I finish changing her, we're gonna feed the ducks. See you soon. Come on. Zuri, you want to see the duck? Look at this one. So, what do you want to say? Look at him. Oh, that's a big one. Look at him. He's surrounded by mucho ducks. Again? Huh? Okay. I'll give you this one. And she eats one. What do you want to feed the duckies? Wow. Let's finish this duckie's ass, as you can see. So we don't have a lot of crackers. So let's just, there's a couple crackers over here. And we just chuck them. Wow. You see the duckies, Daddy? Let me see the duckies. Hey? Let me see the duckies. Julie's just busy eating her pancake. So, that's the task done, as you can see. We fed the ducks. She's enjoying her crackers. I've changed her. And the ducks is literally just walking around. Look at that, it's full of ducks. I don't know what's happening over there, but I think this line is over here. Is to probably go inside this boat ride. Or there's something happening over there. I don't know what's happening over there. There's a lot of foreigners and there's a lot of locals queuing up over there, so I have no idea what's going on that part of the park. But we have to carry on walking. We have to carry on walking around. So we have to carry on walking around because I want my daughter to enjoy. There's some pony rides somewhere around this park, and I want my daughter to enjoy. You want to enjoy? You want to enjoy the pony ride? Yes. So she wants to enjoy the pony ride, but I think the pony ride's a bit of a far distance. So she's fed the ducks. She got surrounded by a bunch of so many ducks. She's energetic, this girl. I'll tell you that for sure. She's got a lot of personality. Very, very, very energetic. Come on, baby, let's go. Baby, Zuri, let's go this way. Come on. So we've seen the ducks. Now let's carry on enjoying the journey. Zuri, come on. You wanna go this way? Come on, let's go. Basta. Behave. Okay? Come on. Let's go. Good girl. Come on. Now, the ultimate question is, people keep asking me, What is it like living in Argentina as a black man? What are you doing? Now, I'll be honest with you, it's very interesting living here as a black man in Argentina. 1 second. Put her on the floor. Put this on the stick. Daddy's filming. So let me, there you go. Huh? No. 10 seconds. Now guys, I'll be honest with you. My experience living here, what's the matter? My experience living here, it's very complex, the best way to put it. Now, I'm going to be straightforward with you guys, so I can explain to you what it's like to live here in Argentina as a black man. Now, you will get a bit of racism. People do a bit of staring. They're not used to seeing certain black people in certain parts of Buenos Aires. I'll be straightforward. I'm not here to attack any Argentinian people that I know. But when you do walk in the street and you go to certain areas where it's high class type of people, they are very starey. They look at you in a particular manner. They're a bit curious to know, why are you here? What are you doing here? For example, when I go to the supermarket, everyone's just looking at me like, what the heck? Because there ain't no black people over here. Even if there are black people over here, the majority of the black people that you see, Zuri, look at this TV, look. The majority of the black people that you see here are like West Africans, like Senegalese or Nigerians, and the Senegalese, they just sell stuff on the street. They're like street vendors. So some of them have been treated a bit bad, obviously, because obviously, you know, they don't have documentations, they work here without documentations, and maybe they might get treated in a certain manner. But when I see them, I acknowledge them, I give them a fist pump, I give them a hug, you know. So there is a bit of racism over here in Argentina. It's sometimes in your face. My partner cannot acknowledge it because obviously she's Latin, so she's not going to get discriminated in her own country unless there's a classism, you know. But as a black person living here, I would say it is interesting because people are interested in your culture and your history. You know, they'll look at your hair, they'll touch your hair. You know, they will ask you certain questions like, where are you from? How long you been here? So most Argentinians are interested to know other nationalities. But there is a bit of racism over here. I'll be straightforward with you guys. Anyone that's willing to live here. But there's racism everywhere. Wherever you go, there's racism, discrimination, wherever you go. But people need to understand that Argentina is the whitest nation in Latin America. So with the history of Argentina, there's a lot of Italian descent, a lot of Germans, French, you know, and a lot of Jewish people that came here during the war, during the Holocaust. The Jewish Germans or the Polish when they flew here during the war. So, you know, Argentina's built off European history. And even though there was black people over here, and the history of the black people got wiped out if you study the black history of Argentina. But it's a beautiful country. Inflation's very high, I'll be straightforward. It's very cheap if you're a foreigner. If you've got dollars, if you've got euros, if you've got pound sterling or any currency that holds value, this place is perfect to live because it's cheap, rent is cheap, food is super cheap. Only thing that might be a bit expensive. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? We got Malcolm X. But wow, you have an elephant. Elefante. Wow. But yeah, unless you're gonna go to like some tourist areas and you're gonna spend a lot of money, you know, on certain touristic places, I'll be straightforward with you. Argentina is very cheap. I've been to certain parts in the north. It is unique, beautiful landscape, but it is a country that has potential. You know, I'm not going to get into the political side, but Argentina has a lot of potential, and you know, obviously, hopefully, things are going to change. Now, I've been living here for almost 2 years. I've been back to the UK, you know, back and forth. I do miss the UK, I do miss London, but obviously my wife's Argentinian, so I live here. It's cheaper, it's way cheaper than Europe, If you've been here on holiday, you would know. So I would definitely recommend to come to this country, even as a black person, come to this country, explore, but you will get a bit of discrimination. I'm straightforward, I'm not here to, you know, to beat around the bush. But it is a country that has so much uniqueness and is so diverse. So I'll definitely recommend you guys to explore and understand the Argentinian people. The majority of them are very friendly. A lot of them are sociable. A lot of them are willing to learn. A lot of them are willing to understand your culture. A lot of them are willing to help you out. Like yesterday, I couldn't get an Uber, and then there was a lady with her daughter. So cool, you know, making sure that me and my daughter got a taxi and we got home safe. So the majority of Argentinians are very, very polite. You do get the minority that can be a bit, you know, I don't know, can be a bit, you know, different. But I'll definitely recommend to live here if you want to save some money. Look at energy. What is that? Circle? Triangle? Huh? So that's a square. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's my experience living here. Would I go back to the UK? I would definitely go back to the UK. I would definitely go back to live in the UK. Maybe next year, maybe the year after, I don't know. But I do plan to live in the UK with my daughter and my wife in the future. Definitely want to go back. Latin America is a very unique continent. It's rich with culture and history. It's so diverse. So Latin America is beautiful. It's definitely beautiful. I'll definitely go back to live in the UK. Why did I choose to live in Argentina? Well, basically my wife's Argentinian, and it's the cheapest option. It's cheaper to live. It's cheaper to raise a family if you've got foreign currency, because obviously I earn in pounds. So that's why I chose to live in Argentina. Would I live here for the rest of my life? No. You know, it's good to learn and live in other countries and educate yourself. What has been the most crazy experience or weirdest experience that I've had in Argentina? Just the stares, you know, just people staring and maybe like laughing at the hair or whatever. So I've had, my wife is there, just the stares and maybe people, you know, people like, you know, laughing at their hair. But obviously some of those people are probably never seen maybe a coloured person before, or maybe they're just curious. But I don't know, that's probably been the weirdest thing, experience that I've had over here. But in general, it is interesting. Food is amazing, I'll be straightforward. But anyway, I don't know what else to say. Would I recommend people to visit here? Any black people to visit here? Yes, because it's a country that is very interesting and unique. So I definitely recommend black people to come here. Would I ever live here for the rest of my life? No. I would love to live somewhere where there's a nice beach, maybe in Brazil, somewhere peaceful, you know, somewhere where there's nice fish, seafood, and suri, and somewhere for this one to explore. Move from there. Move. Come here. What do you have? What's in your hand? What is this? Anyway, guys, Blackman the Traveller. I'm in Toy Gun. I'll see you soon. I'm going back to Europe, so European vlogs are coming out soon. Gonna be making some interesting European series. Hopefully Russia, Putin, hello, I'm coming to your country. And hopefully Dagestan and Chechnya and Uzbekistan and some other interesting countries that people think that it's weird or dangerous to go to. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. That's my experience living in this country. It's beautiful. I need to clean my house because it's very dirty. Okay, it's a mess. It's absolutely a mess. But anyway, it's Martin Luther. As Malcolm X would say, by any means necessary. You got to get things done. Anyway, see you soon. Ciao. Peace and love.